Ladies, so what y'all been asking for? The full install video. We'll be going with another Bare Lace by Sensational. This is a unit 2 in a color 2. So this is going to be our first curly unit. Let's kick the holidays off with a little pizzazz. Their packaging is phenomenal to me. This is giving a little wet and wavy vibe. What I love about the Bare Lace units, the lace is really, really thin. So you don't have to be an expert. It's really workable. This unit, the lace is a 13x6 in case you want more parting space, or you could do a little, flip. Y'all know how I do. We're going to try the unit on without any alterations. Okay. No. Maybe we're going to have to thing this out a little, but y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah, I think we can work it. So I do a bowl cut method, and to do that, I got my meat mills under, and then I just cut 2 holes for my ears. Then I use some Ebon, and you're really just gonna wet in front of your hairline, and then the glue that I like to use is Ghost Bond. And this part, I'm really just touching a few dots again in front, just to keep this in place. Okay. While that dries, we're gonna put a little bit of, again, even. This is lace tint in a medium brown. So I tint my lace. I know a lot of you use the makeup hacks. Not too much. This one says she gets brown like me. That's really the only prep in. These units, again, the lace is so thin, you don't have to do any plucking, which I like. I like something that's not too much maintenance. I see some of you are still plucking the synthetic units and even hot combing. I honestly don't do all of that. This is a pretty good unit. For units that aren't already styled to be installed, then, but not this unit. Not my baby. Just gonna wait until your little drips are. I'm gonna try to brush out these in the back, because I'm not sure if I would like it brushed out, and let's see how puffy it gets. Okay. What y'all think? I think that's cute. I don't know if y'all can hear. It's a little wet still. Let this dry. And I'm trying to use the least amount of tools and equipment to make the install easy, because sometimes I watch videos and they're talking about like things that I don't got, so these are just your essentials for you to still have a good install. I spray a little tint on the parts that will have more lace. Okay, so then cut the middle, cut the corner, and cut the corner. Okay. Then, as you can see, okay. You're making the cuts right in front of your hairline to make you a new hairline similar to your existing hairline. You just want to keep your hair covered. And now these are the tips and tricks that I'll give for a longer lasting install. First tip. I always use a little rubbing alcohol to get off any oil or dirt that, 1, I don't want trapped underneath my unit, and 2, that is going to stop the glue from sticking the way I would want it to. This is going to just make sure I have a clean base. Next up is the glue. So the glue goes right in front of the cap, and then I use this rat tail comb. Again, I already cleaned it with alcohol, but I'll wipe it down again. I'm going to use this to just make sure that the glue is spread evenly and thin. So the key for me is not too much glue. When you put too much glue, other things tend to stick to it, and you'll see discoloration, or your lace starts to get tacky and built up. So now with this, I'm just going to get myself an even coat. Thin, even coat. That is a key part to me, because when I put too much glue and the glue is too built up, I feel like it gets dirty quicker, the lace becomes stiff. It doesn't last me a long time. The next tip, I don't wait until my glue is completely dry. I let my glue finish drying in the lace to give it a real melt. This is a placement prep. And try your best not to pull your lace too hard, especially thin lace. Some of it is getting dry. You wait until it's almost opaque, but not all the way see-through. I'll let it become see-through with my lace. As you can see, it's tacky, but not completely dry. You already placed it how you want it on. You're going to place. So now you're going to just place your lace. You're gonna place your lace where you want it. Like I said, I'm going to let the glue dry into the lace. I'm gonna clip this back. Then I'll use a comb to comb the lace a little more into the glue. It's starting to give. For this part, you can either use an eyebrow razor or a scissor. And what you're going to do is start basically trimming off your lace. Next tip, I don't cut my lace at the hairline. I cut my lace a centimeter in front of the wig's hairline. So about right here. I'm going to use a scissor to cut the lace to a more fit. Right? So I need to cut the two ears. Okay. So this side is with the eyebrow razor. I'm going to do this side with the scissor, so you could make your choice. The scissor, I also drag it. I'm not actually scissor cutting. So the scissor side, this is the scissor side. This is the eyebrow side. Now this step is for the girls that like baby hairs. And this is what you're at here, right? This is no baby hair. This is just a fresh install. Me personally, I like a little bit of character. So I like earpieces. Because, you know, this is my jam, the little tuck behind the ear. Nothing like a good ear tuck, you know? Okay. Now, to be hold right here. Okay. Because this is curly, I actually want it a little shorter. I'll put it right here at my jawline. And I drag the scissors again. You could also use, I have one of these like shear combs. So you could use that as well. Right here on my jawline. Okay. So that's what the earpiece is. This is if you want no baby hair, right? This is a no baby hair, just a little earpiece. Me? I love me a little baby hair. I love me a little, you know. Let's clip this right here for now. This already has some pre-selected edges because it's short and it's not curly. So let's go ahead and get some of these out. I got a little bit of hair in here. Again, we're going to go in with our even. Okay. You could edge brush it or go old school and use yourself a toothbrush. I got both. Now we got to mimic it on the other side. And similar to your eyebrows, it's not going to be perfect. Just got to look the same. This one is, and this one is, you know, but both of them, it is what it is. So this is what we're at so far. A little edge, a little. And now the next step on the install. A lot of girls have been talking about those melt sprays. Like, I want to say it's called melt spray. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's lace melt spray, which I do have, but I'll be fair. There's no big difference. You can also use your hairspray. You're going to put it on your finger and you're going to dab it. See right here, this piece of lace, you're going to spray some on your finger and you're going to just dab it. Dab it. Okay. You see that? I'm going to put the lace melt spray so y'all can see, like, it's a little more oily. It's not necessary. I use my hairspray. And now my final step is a little bit of concealer. You're going to squeeze a little out until you see it. Don't start here because sometimes more comes out than what you want. So you're going to squeeze, right? Squeeze. Then all you're going to do now is apply it to your part. Here's my part. This is going to cover up your knots and it makes your part more profound. Okay? So let's see what we got. And the lace is so thin If you're not a middle part girly, if you're a side part girly, look, no extra. You go ahead, you make that part, and do the same thing with the concealer again. I don't wear any bands. My suggestion for the bands, don't go elastic, go with a silk or a satin. And I don't wear bonnets, even though I might end up wearing a bonnet because this is a lot of hair. It might be a little uncomfortable. I shot that whole video on Cinematic just for you guys so the footage could be as raw as possible. But thank you guys for watching. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program where I check in every couple days to let you guys know how the hair is doing, how the lace is doing. But let me know in the comments if you have any questions, any follow-ups, any advice. See you guys soon.